So guys, I don't know if there's anyone here already, but let's start. I think this stream is already on YouTube and Twitch, I think. And the audio, I think, is good. I have to. Last stream, I started this stream without audio, like my microphone was bugged. But let's go. Let's poggers, guys. Let me open the Genshin Impact because I think I can finish. I believe that I can finish this lore. Like not today. Yeah, today is almost impossible. But until Natlan, I can finish. I don't know if the audio of the game is already. No, it's working. Okay, everything working. Let me check. It's working. Okay. My audio of the game is loud. Okay. Hello, Ellie. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome. Ellie, today we're gonna be playing Genshin Impact and like making like the story missions that I haven't done. Like I'm trying to finish the lore of this chapter of the game so I can play the new chapter that will be arriving in 5 days. We have like basically 5 days until the new chapter of the game. I'm excited, but I have a lot of things to do until there. Ooh, let's go. Have a good class. Yeah, have a good class. Okay, everything's right. I'm not sure. I'm not used so much to do streams. I'm a little lost, guys. I don't know if the music is loud or if it's enough. Okay, I think I will reduce a little bit. It's a little loud for me. Okay. Okay. Let me change this. Okay, we're here. Genshin Impact. We have a lot of things to do. Like, let me see here if I can. Okay, we have a lot of characters here to like to get to know. Archive. Where is the archive? Archive here. Materials, tutorials. No, it's not here. It's here. I think it's here. Live-in, Blings, tutorial, geographic, travel log here. Okay, yeah, we finished Sumeru. I did the Caribert mission. Like, it's a interlude mission, I think. I'm not sure, but we finished all Sumeru quests. We finished all the Inazuma. Like, mid of this year, I was basically here. Then I already rushed a lot and a lot of missions here. And we just need to continue to Fontaine. And after Fontaine, we have Natlan. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Very excited. Okay. Uh-huh. The game is a little laggy, but I think it's just for me. I believe, I hope. It's just for me. Yeah. Oh, the art of the game is not. Yeah, now it's playing. Hello, Gagvi. Gagvi, vai ser legal, mano. Eu acho que eu termino até. Eu tenho 5 dias, cara. Eu tô com dor de garganta, então. Eu já tô meio mal, então eu vou ficar. Vou usar esse tempo da dor de garganta até melhorar pra rushar a lore, porque eu não tô conseguindo fazer nada. Não tô com ânimo de fazer nada, então vou fazer lore.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
Hello, Strape. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hello. Mano, parece muito bom, cara. Tipo, o início foi muito mais legal do que o de Sumero. O início foi bem mais agitado. A live vai ficar salva? Vai, mas lá no YouTube. Tipo, na Twitch também, mas a Twitch o problema é que você vai ver AD. Se quiser acompanhar sem AD, é lá no YouTube. Vai ficar no VOD, no canal lá de lives. Esse aqui, ó. Vai ficar lá. Boa. Lá no YouTube a qualidade é melhor, tá? É mais bitrate. Tá, galera. Eu vou dar o contexto. Eu não sei se vai. I don't know if it's. Todo mundo entende, né, português aqui. Eu acho que todo mundo que tá aqui entende português. Basicamente, a gente tá chegando em Fontaine agora. Fontaine é a região da. É o reino. Região. É o reino da água do Genshin Impact. Daí. A gente tá chegando e a gente tá ficando sabendo sobre uma profecia. Uma profecia que a água vai engolir todo mundo. E. Tipo assim. A água vai engolir todo mundo. E a única pessoa que vai restar é a Archonte Hydro. Que ela vai ficar chorando em seu trono. Eu vou mostrar pra vocês, na verdade, o trailer, cara. Vou mostrar o trailer pra vocês, vamos ver. Trailer. Esse trailer aqui foi lançado ano passado, tá? Então, tipo assim, não é novidade. Eu tô jogando porque eu tô atrasado, tá ligado? Então, é isso, vamos ver aqui. Essa é a filha de Poseidon? Não. Você conhece o Genshin, Tina? Ou é tudo novo pra tu? Porque eu tô dando contexto porque eu acho que deve ter alguém que tá assistindo, mas que não acompanha. É tudo novo? Beleza, perfeito. Olha este trailer. Deixa eu só mutar o meu jogo, só que eu não... Pera aí, deixa eu mutar meu jogo rapidão. Pera. Deixa eu mutar. É que eu tinha entrado no diálogo. Aqui, ó, galera. Esse trailer aqui é incrível, é arte, é muito bom, cara, muito bom. A legenda já tá certa em português. Mano, é legal você fazer tudo de uma vez, porque pra mim tinha detalhes que eu fui esquecendo por conta de demorar meses e meses. Ah, faz sentido, é. Eu vou fazer, vou ver se eu consigo fazer tudo em 5 dias, vamos ver. Eu acho que Sumero eu fiz bem rápido até. Tipo, podia ter como ser mais rápido, mas eu fiz até que rápido.
I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain.
Essa aí é a Archonte Hydro. A Archonte de água. A rainha da água, tipo isso.
I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro, and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Cara, esse lugar é muito bonito. É muito bonito.
In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Guys,
To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. Watch carefully now. Blink and you might miss it. Step right up.
não, melhor não.
Here is
Vai
my
dar
sister,
spoiler.
Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant.
Ta-da!
É, iria pegar spoiler.
Step on up!
Eu já sei mais ou menos o que vai acontecer, mas tipo, os detalhes eu não
Let
sei,
the
sabe?
magic begin!
Eu já sei algumas partes do que vai acontecer, mas os detalhes que vai me dar aquele arrepio, eu não tô ligado, então melhor deixar sem. Olá, olá, açúcar! Te seja bem-vinda! Como estás, como estás? Tem coisas a mais, let's go. Vambora. Não, então, Natlan eu quero ir totalmente cru, mano. Porque, ó, Sumero eu sabia tudo. Fontaine, quase nada. E Natlan nada.
Getting gear.
Cara, os filhos da Arlequino, mano. São os 3.
If you look up at the sky from far enough underwater, even the sun is soft on the ice. These fossils are all that's left of these beautiful creatures. I wonder how long before the rest of the world becomes part of this underwater museum too.
Eu sei um pouco da lore de Natlan. Eu vi um vídeo de lore. E pelo jeito tem. Cada tribo tem uma especialidade. I'm doing
Wait.
9k? No, it's okay. How are you? I'm good as well. Let's go. Sorry, I'm still working on learning Portuguese better. No worries, no
The
worries.
water is gradually swallowing.
No worries. Welcome. I hope you enjoy. Today we're gonna be playing Genshin Impact, and we're gonna be playing the lore.
We've been
Basically.
trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately?
Eu acho que não tem spoiler da lore, Gagby. Da lore não tem, não. É só dos itens, mecânicas e personagens.
We
Mas
must
lore eu
know
acho que eu não vi,
all
não,
we can
também.
about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
This is the trailer, guys, of the...
Show?
You gotta be kidding!
What happened?
Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know and seek the protection of the guards.
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. I believe this is indeed the finale.
Your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people.
In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear.
Eu não sei o que vai acontecer pro Charge aparecer ali, mas vai ser engraçado, vai ser muito massa.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
So let's start, guys. Let's start. It will be like a long stream. I think, we will not be able to finish all the lore here. Okay, it will be impossible. But we can go far. We can go very good, like a very good amount of the lore. We are in the very start. Okay, so it's in the very start. Yes, I'm enjoying. Let's go. That was the trailer, okay? So the game will start now. So basically, distribute magic. Okay. Yeah. I'm in the middle of a starter mission, I think. Let me see.
Earlier.
Sorry. Now the audio is playing.
Oh,
A magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
I don't know why we're like delivering magic pockets. I don't know what is this because I don't remember. But yeah, okay, we're delivering this thing here. Let me see. I don't think you have the item. Oh, we have here. This thing here. Like a little bag.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything. Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Guys, sorry if my voice is a little strange because I am with sore throat. Yeah, sore throat. Okay, it's been a long week.
You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some interesting opinions.
Many are quite stubborn.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
I can't hide the text. Okay. Collect materials used to make magic box. Let's go. Right here.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect Romaritime flowers.
Okay, I need oh, let's use Yelan.
Let's go get ourselves.
My recent new character. Oh, I can't use this way. Yeah, I can't use. Okay. I never collected this thing.
Take it easy.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court.
Bom dia, Luck. Bem-vindo à live. Estamos jogando o Lord do Genshin. Início do capítulo da água, basicamente.
Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Tá. Okay.
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief. Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up.
Okay, we're gonna catch
You
catch
two
the
can ride the
chill.
lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run. All right, let's go.
Okay, we have to. Let me see. I can teleport, whatever. Malfunction, welcome, welcome. We're playing Genshin Impact lore. I hope you enjoy. Bom dia, bom dia.
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Time to make the arrest. She's running.
No. Did she notice us? She started running the other direction. What should we do? Should we chase her?
Oh, okay. Our job is to block this path. The rest is up to Linnae.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
Nice. I don't know much about this game other than the characters look cool. Yeah, the design of this game is very amazing. I really like. And basically, we are currently on the chapter 4. The fourth chapter of the game. And like in 5 days, the game will be updating, and we're gonna have the fifth chapter. So I'm rushing the 4th chapter to be able to play the 5th chapter with everyone, because I'm a little late. This chapter was released last year, so it's basically a chapter per year. So I'm very late, so I'm trying to rush, but I think we can do, because like 14 hours of gameplay in 5 days. It's a lot, but I'll try.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief.
Thief. This word is difficult. Thief. Seems there's no reason for us to stay here. Let's go find Linnae.
Let's go.
Where have to go?
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
You can do it. Let's go, baby. Let's
Were you
go.
returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Linny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Linny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
Okay.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Linny's initiative paid off.
Yeah,
Alright,
the design is basically two brothers.
We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Two brothers that are magicians. And they are basically the main characters of this first act. Of this chapter. So in this first act they will be like appearing a lot. And we have like a lot of characters. The designs are like stunning. Let me drink some water.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around! People in Fontaine really know how to use water!
This is an aqua.
What is my favorite? I will show. I will
Travel
show.
between several key locations.
I have the
around
character.
It's pretty convenient.
I just have
but the
her.
ride can become a little
Lynette,
dull
I don't
after a
have.
while.
Linnea, I don't
The
have.
scenery is always the same.
Lynette, I have.
That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Okay.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
No, don't go. I want to show the character. Okay. Oh. Ah, I know. Another character. Hello, Ink. Bem-vindo à live, Ink. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, excuse me! Aren't you the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
Is Charlotte,
I'm
I
Charlotte,
think.
a reporter for the Steambird.
Yeah. A reporter
Nice
for
to
the
meet you.
Steambird.
From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
So they are very famous.
Could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
É muito bonito, Ink. Nossa.
Amazing! You recognize everybody almost immediately!
E vai lançar update novo logo, Ink. A 5.0, o quinto capítulo do jogo vai ser lançado.
Today must be
Eu tô
my
bem hypado.
day. Who knew I would end up
Eu
on
tô
the same
tentando
boat
rushar o
as
quarto
so many
capítulo.
VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor? So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on? Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor
Sim,
that they ate a single piece of
esse
bread
lugar,
for
tipo,
5
basicamente, ele tem... Os designs são parecidos com a França, as músicas também, e é justiça, tipo, em volta de justiça, e julgamentos, né? Muito legal, cara. E teatro também.
That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is
Eu não respondi.
sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
Eu amo a dublagem desse
What
jogo.
is the
É muito boa.
serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found? That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Then there must be more than one criminal at work.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Linny.
Okay, you continue talking on the Waka bus, and before you know it, you are arriving at your destination. Então, Oratrice, Mechanic, Denálise e Coordinale. Eu não sei o que é isso, eu já ouvi falar no lore, mas eu não faço ideia do que seja isso. Parece que é um robô, né? Alguma coisa assim. Ó, cutscene. Isso é o que, o Gagbe? É ou melhor não contar? Eu não sei o que isso é, que é Oratrice, Mechanic, Denálise, Coordinale. Confia? Tá, não, é bom? Beleza. Eu não faço ideia do que é. Eu acho que é um robô. Ah, o sotaque, né? Francês. Okay, malfunctioning. I'll be showing the character as soon as the dialogue finish. I want to show the character that I like so much.
Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. Bye now.
And the character that I like is my main character in this game. Is the father, the father of these two characters here. It's like yeah, father, mother, whatever.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
The cutscenes don't finish. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, here we are. Here we go. This is the character. It's Arlecchino. It's a very, very strong character. And Arlecchino is basically the character that how can I say, that took care of the two characters.
Is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what
Pera,
you see.
okay. Não é? Let me show to you the animation. Where I just have to wait. Ah, here. Não, Gago, eu já explorei tudo daqui, mano. Eu já vi tudo. Eu já rapei Fontaine. Não tem nada. Eu já fiz missão de mundo pra caramba. Tudo pra ir atrás da Arlecchino. Yeah, they look cool, yeah. Basically, in the lore, Arlecchino is referred as the father of the children of the House of the Hearth. That is the name of the thing, like the House of the Hearth. But like, I don't know, the explanation of because it's a father, like, she uses like father as a way to call her. It's because of the lore that she doesn't want to be referred as mother because of her past mother was like bad. So she decided to be the father this time. Uma área que eu não fui, será? Ah, é dentro da casa da lareira? Acho que é dentro da casa da lareira, né? É aqui, ó.
This is our current abode.
Also random. Have you ever done cosplay? Was you ever consider doing one of a character? Yeah, I never did, but I really want to do it. Like I hope one day I'll be doing, because like I have a lot of characters that I would love to make cosplay. Maybe someday, maybe someday. Prisão, caraca, não sei não. É, esse aí eu não cheguei aí não.
Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
A Arlequina não vai aparecer agora, né, Gagby?
I see.
Demora, né?
Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon.
Oh.
I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother.
Nessa época, quando saiu essas missões aqui, Gagby, quando eles estavam se referindo ao Father, ao pai, vocês já sabiam que era Arlequino? Ou não? Any characters you want to tell us about? I think a lot of characters of Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact, my character, my Minecraft Scobito, probably, like my character on Minecraft. And I don't know, I don't have any specific in mind, but mainly my character of Minecraft.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
Marimu, bom dia, bom dia. Estou bem, estou bem. We're playing Genshin Impact.
What is it,
playing the lore of Genshin Impact, so we are like today we're gonna be listening a lot of dialogue and listening a lot of the stories, and I hope you enjoy. That's it. Basically, I'm rushing the lore to be able to finish and start to play the new chapter that will be releasing in less than 1 week. So I'm trying to finish the chapter 4 because the chapter 5 will be releasing very, very soon. Yeah, it would be amazing. It would be amazing. I will be announcing, like, if in the future I'll be doing something like that. I'll be announcing very, very early. Okay.
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Oh, it started to rain. Started to rain, and I think.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain.
So every time the dragon cries?
When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something.
No.
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
I know that this dragon that they are referring to is a character.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Sounds good. You go ahead, Linny.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler.
No, it's like the dragon
and deliver them to the
was a dragon, but I don't think how, like it's like a lot of story, but now the dragon cannot be a dragon anymore, and it's a character, and it's one of the main characters of this chapter. So if you want, guys, I can show the character.
I'm afraid that Fremine can be
quite
introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Oh, no need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
Look, this character here, guys. Let me find. Here, Natlan. This character. It's yeah, he's a dragon. And like in the lore, I don't know if there is another character that is stronger than him. Like in the lore, in the story. Yeah, like I think the hair is stylish. The how can I say, the clothes are like reminds me dragon vibes. I don't know. De boa, Gabi, no worries. Olha o meu, mano, ô Gabi, olha isso aqui, ó, meu Nevilete, tá sem nada. Probably in lore just Celestia. Oh, ok. Eu tenho que upar ele algum dia, hein. Mas, ó, dá muito trabalho pra personagem, velho. Eu tô upando quem? Eu upei essa aqui, ó. Não sei aonde eu vou encaixar ela, mas ela tá upada. Estou upando. Mas o Nevilete tá lá. E aí, Tashi, bem-vindo à live. Tamo jogando Genshin, a lore do capítulo 4, porque daqui uns 5 dias vai lançar o capítulo 5. E eu tô querendo jogar o capítulo 5, daí vai ser legal. In game e in lore is the powerful character. Oh, let's go. What I was talking? Tipo assim, what teams do you think Natlan is good? Like, yeah, not Natlan, Yelan, because is the character that I'm upgrading right now. What is like the best characters that you think me to use with Yelan?
Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Do we need to pay?
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they
Tu joga o Genshin, ou Tasha? Eu achei que você tinha parado. Yelan é bom com Yanfei. Então, eu tenho Yanfei. Ô, qual que é o seu ID? Me manda seu ID. Hoje, esse pau já tem todo adicionado. I'm always forgetting things, got me smiling every time. Comecei... Ah, espera, mas você tinha uma época que você tinha começado, né? Daí você recomeçou? Uma conta nova? Oh, legal, legal, velho.
Wow. So, is Linny
I'm always forgetting things, got me smiling every time. Yeah, Paimon is like cute, but sometimes Paimon is like annoying, but like
I can't say
it's
for
cute.
sure,
It's cute.
But who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey, is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Está em qual parte da lore, Tashi?
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology. And wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you. But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Tô mais explorando, mas tipo, você já passou por qual parte? De Mondstadt, Liyue? Ou ainda... Ou já passou de Inazuma?
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically, when a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice.
Oratrice Mécanique Nossa.
All around Fontaine.
É muito legal, pera.
When a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
Amazing.
So that's what its other function is?
Eu acho que eu...
Oratrice was created by the
Tô lembrado, vou ver. Beleza, beleza.
But...
Se você não tiver Se eu não tiver você adicionado, me manda seu ID, daí eu te adiciono.
People's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines.
But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's belief return? The gods rely on belief to obtain power.
Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Okay.
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense.
Ah, beleza, let's go.
Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia.
Pneumosia?
It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no, 70%.
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials.
Atualmente tô em Fontaine, ô louco, então já tá no final, basicamente. Você viu que vai ter update novo de Natlan? Você tá acompanhando as novidades? Os trailers e tudo mais? Nossa, tô hypado, hein? Tô bem animado.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own
child
debts first? If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Sim, se você quiser, você pode upar pro level de mundo 9. O máximo agora é o 8.
What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing?
Exato, Isa. Eles devem estar fazendo propaganda pra caramba agora. Boa tarde, bem-vinda, Isa. Vai ser bom pra quem tá level 60, sim. Eu tô chegando no 59. Tô quase no 59. We are surprised to see you. What we're doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Esnaya? Fontaine really is a curious place.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
I don't mind a little excitement every now and then.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want your Mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said...
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
I'm sure this won't take long.
Ok, can pause. Eu ainda tô no rank de aventura 45. Eu tô... Então, o melhor jeito de upar o rank eu acho que é as missões principais. Eu não sei se eu vou falar em português. Like, the best way to upgrade your adventure rank is the main missions, guys. Eu vou misturar porque tem gente aqui que é melhor. Tipo assim, é pra todo mundo entender, né? Então, I'll be speaking both, okay, guys? So, I'll be speaking English and sometimes Portuguese so everyone can understand, okay? So, if you don't understand what I'm talking, just ask me in the chat or if you... Like, the lore is in English, so I think everyone will be understanding the lore. But if sometimes I forgot to speak English, just let me know. Ah, tá, tem sim, tem sim. Deixa eu ver seu perfil. Boa, boa, boa. Dá pra você pôr seus caracteres, não. Seus personagens aqui se quiser. Deixa eu ver se o meu tá. Não, não é aqui. Aqui, ó. Aparece aqui. E tá até desatualizado. Não, tá bom aqui. Deixa eu editar. Tirar quem daqui? Tirar... Botar... Nem sei quais são os meus, deixa eu ver. Eu acho que eles vão aumentar, né, a lista. Acho que na 5.0, por algum vazamento que eu vi, eles vão aumentar a lista de personagens que aparece aqui. Ou é no ZZ, não sei. Nem coloco, eu coloco, é legal. Cadê o Gag? O Gag tem que estar aqui. Aí. Ó, todos os Archons até agora. Não, a Furina não tá! Cadê a Furina? Cadê a Furina, Gagby? Não foi Ah, foi na live oficial. Ah, tá, beleza. Daí... Calma. O cara colocou todos os Archons menos a Furina. Eu nem sei o que o Child faz, mas é legal.
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
Eu queria que os personagens Fatui tivessem também uma skin variável deles transformados em Fatui mesmo. Tipo, boss semanal, tá ligado? Uma skin, sei lá, algo só visual.
That was weird.
What just happened? Are you feeling alright?
I'm not sure. It's as if
E aí,
I
Dias,
suddenly
bem-vindo à
lost
live.
control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's
Pera
something
aí.
wrong with my vision?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there is something wrong with my vision. Pera aí. Ah, pera, ele tá perdendo poder?
How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Vai vir o Kazuha e a Moalani. Depois é o Kinichi e a Raiden. Eu acho que é isso. Vou deixar no lurk, preciso terminar o presente da minha amiga. Tranquilo, relaxa. Bom lurk aí, Isa. Muito obrigado pelo lurk. O que eu ia falar? Deixa eu ver.
Never mind.
Mas pera aí, ele usa uma visão? Não era uma desilusão?
Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
Ah, ele acabou de explicar. Never mind, doesn't matter. If I wanna stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it. A desilusão dele é de Electro? A Arlequina não tem ilusão, né? Não tem visão, né? A Arlequina, ela é puramente ilusão e poder da maldição, né? I don't have a vision, so don't ask me.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Mano, tipo assim, se o Traveler, o gêmeo do abismo, se o Traveler gêmeo do abismo, ele é um tecido que foi meio que, entre aspas, convertido a esse mundo, porque ele tá dentro da Akasha, da Akashica lá, da Irminsul, se ele é realmente como se fosse um habitante deste mundo, será que ele vai receber a visão dele em algum momento? Ou ele já tem a visão dele? Não, né? Porque ele é do abismo, né? O abismo não recebe, né? Fica nas costas, atrás do cabelo dela. Ah, que legal. Não sabemos. Mas seria legal, mano. Seria massa.
What kind of reason is that?
Well, I guess...
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Then...
What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know.
Eu acho que, tipo assim, se tiver um arco...
Se
tiver um arco, Gabi, tipo assim, do irmão do gêmeo do abismo se convertendo e falando, não, eu fiz merda, não era pra eu ter ido pro abismo. E ele virar do bem, acho que ele vai receber a visão. Tipo assim, como se ele estivesse... Porque se ele ficar do mal e for do abismo, eu acho que ele nunca vai receber a visão, né? Porque a visão é mais pra galera do bem, né? Não é tipo isso? Ou a visão pode ser entregue pra tanto faz? Que a visão vem de Celestia. O irmão supostamente tá do lado certo, mas então a visão, elas são as armas da galera do mal, tipo isso? Não sei, é muito difícil, né? Saber.
But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
Tá confuso.
That is a possibility.
Ó, a missão do Caribert é muito boa, velho. Tipo assim, o irmão... o jogador, né? Na visão do irmão que viveu aquela experiência há 500 anos atrás. Acabei de arrumar. Ah, tranquilo. Principalmente de como as visões são dadas. Ah, tá. Então, até isso é meio misterioso ainda. Caribert tem parte 2.
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was...
Eu vou ler de novo porque eu me perdi, tá?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
The power inside you is connected to your incident in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point. So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, and the worst-case scenario is that you're...
If they lose, they will have to choice but to stand trial. And the worst case scenario is that we were simply killed in the duel.
Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorend, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been at—
Well, that's child for ya!
I even have been asking her for some time before she got to face me today. Okay. When we met the Hydra Archon.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
Oh.
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
Under Paimon's enthusiastic leadership, you walk around the court of Fontaine.
Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
It's rude to spoil the mystery for everyone else.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Whew. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing!
Never thought I would see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading.
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel. It's so exciting to reach the moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too. Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Lenny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going. Lenny said that the Opera House is on Aranias, so let's go ride the Aquabus!
I thought it was going to fall on the ground. The animation wasn't so well done. Yeah, the animation, like in the daily dialogues, like the normal dialogues, it's like basically a template, but the main moments are more animated and pre-made. Guys, I'll go to the bathroom. I'll be running the ads on the Twitch, and after that I'll be back and we continue, okay? So I'll be right back. I'll go to the bathroom. I'm back. I'm back, guys. Just 1 second. I'll be waiting that to be over and then we can continue. Okay, guys. Okay.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Let's go back, guys. And we have to go to the Fontaine Plaza in front of the Opera House. I think it's here. No, it's what the? Okay, it's very far. Opera Epicaise, it's here. Let me check my items here. Yeah, we have the child's vision. Beautiful. It appears as if child lost control of the elemental power within its before. The vision has lost its glow, now it's that its owner has left it behind. Yeah, então não dá pra uma pessoa usar a visão de outra pessoa. Isso é legal. Detalhe bonito.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vache.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
What? Did you just say something, Paimon?
No, Paimon didn't say anything.
Strange.
Are you
Whose voice was just now?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Ah! Lynette! You scared Paimon! When did you get here?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
Mysteries, guys. Mistérios. Enigmas. Enigma. Enigma do medo.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
That's an interesting explanation.
So, what did the voice say?
It seems to be calling out someone's name.
Huh. If you were hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Linny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Okay, let's go. Let me just check if I have any items to... No, we don't have. Okay, okay. Because like, we can use here on the Fontaine. Fontaine? Fontaine? Fountain. Fountain. Fountain? I don't know how can I say this, but this. I have to get more 21 hydro sigils to get these items. And this is very important. This item is very, very important. Maybe someday, maybe someday. It's a dog? It was a dog. Flashbang.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. Good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment, I'll fetch the tickets. The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats! Thanks, Lenny!
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Let's get buzzy.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Lenny.
Okay. Oh! Muito obrigado! Thanks so much, Marmu. Thanks so much for the 50 bits, and have a good stream. Have a good day for you. And thanks so much. Thanks so much. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Do you know about what happens in the Archon quest of Fontaine? I know a little bit. Like I already got some spoilers, but like some details I don't know. So I'm trying to play it very slow to get all the details. Because if not, then one more drama. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited. I think Fontaine is like the chapter of the game that I'm most excited for. I finished Sumeru so recently, like in the last 1 month. So I'm trying to rush Fontaine, but I'm trying to play it very like paying attention to know all the details, and at the same time rushing to Natlan. I'm very excited. Let's go, let's go. And I think Fontaine will have a lot of plot twists, right? So let's go, let's go. A opera. Opera.
These should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Novelette. Novelette.
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us.
Isn't that usually your job?
The rest of the place is practically empty still. It's... you little... Of course you put this on Paimon.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya?
Thanks so much, Blue Mist.
You sure have good ears.
Thank you so
I
much.
thought she was keeping her voice
I
down.
appreciate a lot. Thank you. Let me come back here. Excuse me?
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry. I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Nevla is like a very gentleman. Very gentleman.
Oh, so you heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it, Paimon's. Sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So, let's talk, but, what should we talk about?
This is getting even more awkward.
Oh, Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, ele é gente boa. He's like
So
very,
you're not friends with Linny then?
very sympathetic.
Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Tevat.
Whoa, we are
And as
famous.
required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet. What an
Monsieur
honor it is to have you
Nervillet.
here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be...
I
No
saw you
worries,
all
no worries,
chatting just
Blue.
now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Whoa! Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
Caiu na Twitch? Como
No
assim?
offense taken.
Ah,
Being Chief Justice is
pelo jeito
merely what I
sim.
do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm
Okay,
not
guys,
so
just 1
special,
second. The
really.
live stream on Twitch just disconnected. I don't know why, but it's connected. Travel looked like she was just thinking. Paimon, just shut up, and you keep making this more and more awkward. Yeah, exactly. Guys, I don't know if this stream is working. Just 1 second. I'm trying to figure out why this stream on Twitch is not working. Yeah, Twitch is not working. I think it was the servers of Twitch that disconnected. Almost sure. Almost sure. Let me see here. Stream server America São Paulo. Apply in stream. Não tá dando certo. Por que não tá dando certo? Why, guys? It's not working. My Twitch stream is not working. Guys, I don't know. Eu acho que pode ser. Então, não sei dizer. Guys, you're in your Genshin Impact. What traveler did you choose? Like, you are the traveler female or the male character? What did you choose? I choose the female one. I think the game that I choose the male one is the Genshin. No, it's Honkai Impact. No, Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. Okay, I think Twitch is back. I don't know. I went with the girl. Me too. Me too. Yeah, Twitch is back, guys. Twitch is back. It's working. Let's go. Let's continue.
And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression. So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Caraca, o Neuvillette odeia a Farina.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
Neuvillette just don't
Please
like
wait
you
just
so
a
much,
moment
Farina.
longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Yay! The show's finally about to start! Paimon can hardly wait! Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before!
The crowds enter the venue, and the curtains. Okay, cutscene. I don't. No.
Oh, they're dimming the lights! The show must be starting!
Não, eu sei. É tipo intimidade.
Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny. And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
I hope, guys. Now we're gonna have a cutscene, right?
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
I know she may
Here's
seem to be a
this,
little
your
sleepy
daily
right
dose
now,
of
but
internet.
that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today. Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Oh, cutscene?
A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless. Huh?
The trailer cutscene.
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky.
Oh.
Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely. right before your very eyes. It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top. Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do. Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Bloggers.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
No wonder he's a famous
If we
magician.
could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes. There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap! Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Let's watch and see.
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meropide.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is the thief, the thief.
Before
Oh
I
no.
enter the magic box, there is
No, it's
one
not. I
more
don't know.
thing I need to ask
The
the
thief.
audience to
The
do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
I'm sure Linnae is prepared.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me. 60, 59, 58.
60, 59, 58!
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52? Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something. 40, 39, 38!
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
I think it's all part of the show. Bang.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
It's come from the stage?
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
25! 24! 23! What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19! 18! 17!
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
Cutscene?
10!
Yeah.
Almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait! Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? Nope, that's not it. I'll try again.
7!
Hey, slow down! Honestly!
5! 4! 3!
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0!
Ta-da!
Que? What? She died.
What happened?
What the hell? Drama.
Huh? Is this part of the show? Mr. Linney, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits! No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Holy shit.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
Drama, drama. É isso que tava falando, Gabi, que ia começar a escalar a lore. Mano, ficou interessante pra caralho agora.
His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience.
Cowell.
And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found.
Sumiu.
It appears that
Just
this incident
disappeared.
was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
And to pull it off like that, all like this in front of an audience, including the Archon and Chief Justice.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
Eu boiei, pera, deixa eu ler de novo.
I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case. Oh, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not?
Cara morreu.
Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right.
Oh, a dubladora da Furina é braba, hein? A dubladora da Furina é muito braba.
He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
He's a suspect at
Save
most.
discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Huh? I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder
Cara, mas
carried out
de
under the
Fontaine,
cover of
Gabi?
a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, Traveler. You'll support Linny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met. Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Yes, I am.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Linny!
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal.
Outra coisa, Gag. Quando você jogou o jogo no lançamento assim, de Fontaine, vocês já sabiam que a Arlequino ela era se referida como Father? Porque ele já falou, Father. Só que eu acho que não, né? Não dava pra saber que era ela, né?
Good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting me.
Sim, o quê? Você sabia ou não sabia?
I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point.
Ah, ela já tinha aparecido em um
But
trailer, entendi.
if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left
Não, tipo
is
assim,
confusion.
ela apareceu no trailer dos Fatuis, mas vocês já sabiam que ela era se referida com Father? Porque a Arlequino só veio no 4.6. Então, demorou pra caramba. Sim? Ah, entendi.
I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did. Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Oh no. Where did you get those glasses?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry, Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
You have good taste, Lynette.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
I won't let you down.
Just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first. Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Pime?
Okay, we finished the first chat. No.
Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
You are Lynette and Lynette's attorneys.
Ah, I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants, named Cowell. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw,
Eu acho que essa...
in the audience,
Eu acho... Guys, I think that's the first time that I see like a death on this game. Eu nunca tinha visto alguém morrer no jogo. Fora a Signora, que é uma vilana. Mas um NPC, não.
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these
aquele carinha lá que usou a desilusão? Ah, mas daquele lá não foi tão... O cara que foi amaldiçoado, pior que eu não lembro. Mas uma morte assim, tipo, de inocente, sei lá. É pesado, velho.
If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
Ele era, mas ele usou na ganância, né, a desilusão.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say
Não, na
we're
verdade
good
não,
friends,
ele era gente boa.
We've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys.
Sim, verdade.
I know there's no such
Não
thing
foi na
as
ganância, não.
magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence. Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
Que? Mano, é toda uma mecânica de investigação, cara. This is where the magic box was struck. If Cole weren't inside that box at the moment, he might have dodged the falling water tank.
Go ahead, have a look around. In the end, we're both after the truth.
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troupe members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
Could you tell us who she is?
Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself. Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The magic troupe members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the magic troupe at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Missing lady identity, okay.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall. The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, traveler?
I'm just looking at where the rope is snapped.
Whoa! Look! This bit is made from different material! Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
It seems to be flammable. It's like a flash cotton.
So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means... Wait! Why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes!
This rope was used to suspend the water tank. Suddenly broke with the firework being launched on stage. The investigation has shown that the location where the rope snapped was made of a flammable material. My voice is terrible, sorry guys. The broken magic box is left on the scene. No, okay.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Linny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out. Linny reserved our seats for us too.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Say thanks, sorry to bother you.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too. If you find any new and interesting leads, Be sure to share them with me, alright?
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it. And I'll start it with that loud thud.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank, or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
But wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing. Oh, that's true.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
The sound. Looks like an ordinary box, but Lenny somehow moved instantly from the stage to being inside of it.
Lenny's still talking to the guards. It seems he'll have a lot of explaining to do. I think someone will be assigned to monitor us later, but that's alright.
Where I have to go. Guys, just a second, let me check the YouTube chat because I just checked here in the YouTube chat. The YouTube chat is bugged. I should go in it, so I'm going to leave, but I'll definitely be back. Okay, bye bye, Blue. I don't know when you sent this message, but bye bye. See you later. My YouTube chat just closed and I didn't saw it. Okay, oh no, this one I did already ask. I already talked to everyone. I don't know where I have to go now. Where I have to go, I don't know. Eu não sei onde ir. Porque, ó, não tem como eu subir em nenhum lugar. Ou tem? Não, é impossível. Guys, I don't know. Eu já conversei com todo mundo. Eu conversei com todo mundo.
Why would it be him? How strange. Why would it... Gosh, no wonder the serial disappearances never got solved. We all heard that noise, didn't we? This rope was obviously tampered with. People needed to register and reserve a seat for the show. That, combined with this number selector, could allow you to pick a young lady instead of some old fogey.
Eu não sei o que fazer mais, gente.
Go ahead, have a look around.
Guys, I don't know. Gagby, tá aí, Gagby. Eu não sei o que fazer mais, cara. Ó, eu já conversei com todas as pessoas aqui. E aí, The Horse, bem-vindo à live, mano. Bem-vindo, bem-vindo. Tamo fazendo lore de Genshin Impact, mano. Eu tô perdido, porque essa missão eu não tô conseguindo saber onde eu tenho que ir. Vamos ver isso aqui?
If you do encounter Miss Halsey.
Ok. Ok. Guys, é impossível. Eu vou ter que dar uma olhada em gameplay, velho. Eu vou ter que dar uma olhada em gameplay da galera. Porque é impossível encontrar... Fontaine Full Archon Quests. Okay, just 1 second. Just 1 second, guys. Okay, got it where I have to go. I'm dumb. It's for that direction. I'm dumb. Here. I thought it was on the door. I thought it was just a wall.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been
Navia!
keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it. And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus. Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Well...
Pera, a dubladora da Navia?
President. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
No.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand. That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too! That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Okay.
Farina sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she? But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Well, you put it like that.
All right, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well?
Not always.
And why would that be?
Doing so makes it easy for the truth to fall by this wayside.
See, Silver and Malus? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, Demoiselle. I too think that the Traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Malus. Anyway, I like your answer. You pass with flying colors. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
Wait! Since when did we become assistants?
Oh, well, I can be the assistant, sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
That's more like it.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Linny's tricks. Thanks!
Okay.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case. Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes. After the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection. So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on. I doubt there was much opportunity then, either.
How can you be so sure,
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I did not abandon my post, and I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave. We Melazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here. All right, thank you for your help. This will be useful info.
Okay, the entrances and the exits of the opera house was closed.
We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting in.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
You've arrived. Who's this?
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower. Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and will be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back of the door isn't the same.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
There's another box inside of this one.
Exactly. Alright, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
Ah, é um elevador? É um elevador, né?
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box!
And this passage links the two boxes together.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
So that's how you did it!
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Right! You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end!
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting!
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who. And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
What? Pera, quê?
Wow! Every detail you revealed was more amazing than the last!
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending.
Ah, tá. Não entendi, beleza.
And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off. And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime. Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
This is the scene of the crime, so Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Let's go. Tá, ok. Isso aí já sabe, já temos ideia, beleza. Holy shit, okay. It should be the control device for the trolley. Letter is required in order to return to the magic box above.
Huh. What's this?
Ooh.
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh? There's all kinds of odds and ends here.
They didn't mention this earlier.
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have been left here?
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it first.
Broken vase?
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Maybe it was for a trick.
Oh, Paimon knows! It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water to disappear? And here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while moving?
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish. It couldn't have hit the vase at this distance.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
Broken flower vase.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right? Her clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found.
Lily didn't change. The guest was the guest having a wardrobe changing.
And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them? Ugh, this is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
The trolley is crucial for transporting the magic box in the other. Ah, já achei aqui. Vem pra cá, né? Certeza que é aqui.
What is this place?
Looks
It
like a
seems someone
vent.
could fit through here.
Huh. Could this have been the suspect's escape route?
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, the space would be too narrow.
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
Eu acho que essa mulher fugiu sozinha, mano. Other than those that go through the magic box and Lenny and Lena were in the two magic box.
Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write that down.
Com sono, gente. Yeah.
Yes. Let's head back up. Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our
I'll
findings.
be right back. I'll go to the bathroom, drink some water,
Seems to me that there are several
and
things
see you in 1 minute. One minute and a half because I go to the bathroom. Okay, and I'll be running the ads. Be right back. I'm back. Let's go.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement. The guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding there.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then! You know, like the kind you usually see in novels!
The plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable. No wonder Farina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and Lynette.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Charges and then trial. So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce a sentence?
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice will hear statements from both sides. That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the Oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the Oratrice...
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of... Anyway...
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the Oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the Oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
Huh? So that machine is the one that actually decides? Paimon thought Neverlet called the shots.
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment, which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice. Ah, yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
Huh? Why?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case. And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Whoa! There's no need for that! Paimon thinks they have a point. That said, are they providing food?
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of balanced nutrition.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts, too. I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
Huh. Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all. Just kidding! Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
Huh? Here? But...
Understood, Demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Yeah, let's go. I think we're almost...
Wait,
I don't know.
You're carrying a portable stove with
The
you?
trial.
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the Demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy strikes her.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment. You'll get to taste my awesome snacks soon enough.
These three are quite the interesting group. And Paimon thought it smelled good while it was still in the oven! Oh, it's even better now. Paimon can't stop drooling. From the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do more during the baking process. But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself! Beating the egg whites, grinding almonds, everything!
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
asking. Aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty beating egg whites and baking like this?
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks. Don't underestimate beating egg whites, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also need to beat them to just the right consistency.
Fontaine has my favorite line of quests. The music kind of sounds like it would be in a Cat Quest game. Yeah, the music is awesome.
Anyway, give these a try. Fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
Only 3?
Only 3.
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush, would you?
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is Demoiselle's favorite, strong black tea with a floral fragrance that clears the mind and lifts the spirit. No need for concern. I'm merely doing as I should.
All right then. Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber. However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
So apart from the twins...
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel, resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
There's no evidence that this third person even exists.
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider are both technically victims, whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl.
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
But she had no way of knowing how the magic trick worked.
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the magic troop's members.
Were we not thorough enough in our search? From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case. Your macarons are amazing though, Navia. They smell great! They're nice and crisp and super sweet!
They are my specialty after all. And I see you've already had 5 of them.
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3, honest!
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough. Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? How could you? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone in her stomach!
Oh, there is ghosts here.
Get it? Well,
There
I
is
suppose one of us
ghosts.
might
I
have
don't
gotten
know.
too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by mistake. No big deal.
Maybe.
Malus,
Some
set up the stove again, if you
supernatural
would.
thing.
Huh? What are you doing?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly. We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Well, this really is your hobby, huh?
Well, that's it for snack time. I'm going to have another look around the area. I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, I suggest the 2 of you think the case over again. It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
Alright, thanks for for the snacks?
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find anything new.
Guys,
It's time to put our
I'm
heads
tired.
together. We've got to get our defense ready.
I'm tired and I'll be going like I don't know, I'm tired, just I don't. I'll be finishing this stream, I think.
About that now. We just
Guys, I'll be finishing this stream. I'll be rating Nana on Twitch, and see you. See you. How can I say? Just a second. Here it is. Bye bye, guys. I'll be leaving right now. I'll be finishing the stream, and I hope I can finish the lore of Fontaine before Natlan. I hope. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye.